Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the physical change and chemical change of the class 7. So very interesting chapter. We know that already this chapter is taught in class 6 in the form of reversible and irreversible changes. The chapter is like this. Now the name is changed just physical and chemical changes, as we have already known. The physical changes are the reversible changes and the chemical changes are irreversible changes. This has been taught in class 6. Okay friends, but today we are going to focus about what is physical change and what is chemical change. Friends, before going to discuss about this physical and chemical change, we know that what are the physical properties and chemical properties. Physical properties. Number one, physical properties. What are the physical properties? The properties which can be seen, which can be touched, which can be seen, which can be touched, which touch, we feel, which can be measured. You can write touched, feel. So these are called physical property. Otherwise you can these changes of physical property, we can say examples of height, weight, length, breadth, color, volume, density. These are called the physical properties. Okay friends, these are the properties which can be seen, touched, feel, measured. So see, this is a marker, and what we are seeing, this is a elongated shape, and this is blue color, this is white color, and this marker, this is what we are seeing, we are observing from this marker. It is called what? A physical property. You see this whiteboard, it is a rectangular in shape and a white look, and they have steel borders, and this is called the physical properties. But what this marker is made up of, that is called the chemical properties. Means the composition of this substance is called chemical properties. Now let us see the substance, the composition of the substance. The composition of the substance is called chemical. Substance is called chemical. Properties. Suppose magnesium. Magnesium is Mg. It is a metal, it is an element which is made of magnesium atoms. Okay, this is, we can say, lime, chuna, which otherwise called chuna, is made of calcium oxide. Let us talk about water. Water is composed of hydrogen gas plus oxygen gas. So this is the chemical, the composition of substance is called the chemical properties of the substance. So these are the what? The physical properties and the chemical properties. Now let us see what are the physical changes and what are the chemical changes. Children, the chemical changes are the changes which take place in the chemical properties, and physical changes are the changes which take place in the physical properties of the substances. Physical changes. The changes that take place the changes that take place in physical properties of substance. physical properties. The changes that take place in the physical properties are called chemical physical changes. Example, we can say melting of wax, stretching of rubber, making of aluminum foil, making of ornaments or jewelry, water to vapor, making of salt or sugar solution. So these are called the what physical changes, because these changes are reversible changes, as we have already written. So these changes are called reversible changes. Let us see, these are the examples. Now see the characteristics. Chemical changes. The changes that take place, in chemical properties, that is composition of substances, example, that is the chemical properties, that is changes in the composition of the substances. We can say burning of magnesium ribbon, when magnesium ribbon is burned Mg plus O2, it produces magnesium oxide. That is, you see, here is magnesium, here is oxygen, it produces the as magnesium oxide, which is a powder like structure, which is totally different from the what magnesium. Okay friends, next, digestion of food. Making of manure, bursting of crackers, cooking of food, rusting of iron, Fe2O3 into water, that is called rust. So this is rusting of water, now rusting of iron. These are all called the what, the chemical changes. Now let us see what are the difference between the physical changes and what are the different between chemical changes. Physical change, chemical changes. change in physical properties, change in chemical properties, okay. These are reversible process, these are irreversible process. Number one. So number two, no new substance is produced, no new substances are produced. New substances are produced. Next, they are temporary changes, these are permanent changes. These are temporary changes, these are permanent changes. No heat, light, gases, heat, light, gases are produced. No heat, light, gases are produced, heat, light, gases are produced. So these are the different example you can give. So at last point you can put examples here. So these are the differences between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points written in each case. This is the difference between what are the physical or chemical changes. These physical properties, these are chemical properties, reversible reaction, these are irreversible process, and no new substances are produced. In this case, new substances are produced, and they are temporary changes, but these are the permanent changes. And these heat, light are not produced, but in this case, heat, light, or gases may be produced. Is it right? These are the difference. Let us see what next part. What I see the rusting of iron. So students, when iron or iron articles are exposed in the environment or kept outside of the environment, what happens? They comes in contact with the water and air. When they comes in contact with the air and water, a chemical reaction takes place between air, water and iron. A chemical reaction takes place between iron, air and water. So due to the chemical reaction of these three substances, what? A new substance is produced, a red color coating is produced, which is called rust. Is it right? When iron is kept outside, what happens? It comes in contact with the air and water. Due to the chemical reaction of air, water and iron, a new substance is produced, which is called a red color coating over the iron articles or iron material, and that is called rust. And this process is called rusting. So rusting is a chemical process, it is a permanent process. Is it right? So rusting of iron. So friends, rusting is a chemical process in which iron, Fe, air, we say oxygen, and water, that is H2O, react, producing rust, that is Fe 2O3 into water, a red color substance, a red color coating. So let us see the reaction. Fe plus oxygen plus water. So see what is coming. Fe2O3 plus dot water. Fe2O3, that is, you can multiply here 2 O3, this is 3, is coming 6. So there we let us write, multiply here 2 water, here let us write 4. So this is 4 Fe plus 3 O2, that means 3 O2, 2 water is this much. Otherwise you can say 3 O2, O3, O4, 2 water. So see, this is the chemical process. This is the balanced chemical reaction of this. This is called what? Rust. And the process is called rusting. Prevention of rusting. Prevention of rusting. How rusting can be prevented? How rusting can be prevented? Number 1, by painting. By galvanizing. Galvanization means zinc coat is given, zinc coat. Next, by oiling or greasing. Next come to what? Crystallization. The process of getting crystals from the solution of what? Solution of pure substance, getting the crystals. The process of